Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all to some more Hearthstone Hijinks, the show where I play a deck that even Frankenstein would have been ashamed to create, and technically speaking, Frankenstein was the creator, not the monster, so, most people probably know that, but that's not the point. We make a terrible but fun deck with maybe some fun restrictions, and we see what we can do. Because last time, I couldn't take any damage, or I technically had to forfeit, and people were like, why did you not just play Priest for that? I was like, huh. So today, we are going to be playing Priest. Now what we're going to be doing is playing with the restriction that every turn, if I have the mana, I have to heal my opponent. So basically, I am going to be playing on 2 mana less than my opponent every turn, while consistently healing them. So, and it's against the Hunter. Brilliant. So I'm going to have a deck where I've engineered a fair amount of bursty stuff going on, and a little bit of RNG fun, just to spice things up, and we'll see where we get to. You know what, I'm just going to keep this as opening hand. It's technically a curve that we've got going on here, and we'll have to fish the waters and see where we go. I just made that expression up now myself, and kind of proud of it. Also, turn 1 Shadow Bomber, that's where it's at. The one exception to this rule is I don't have to coin to heal my opponent. That's all I'm gonna say here. So, Shadow Bomber! Haha! Away! Yeah. See, isn't that awesome? What I do think's cool is that Prophet Velen plus Mind Blast plus Shadow Bomber on 1 turn, 16 damage. At least I think it doubles the effect of Shadow Bomber. I don't actually know. It's probably kind of an interesting interaction. So, unfortunately, I now have to heal my opponent. As much as that pains me just a little bit, I don't have a choice. That is the restriction that I am playing with. You're welcome, man. He must think I'm an absolute moron or the biggest freaking BMer in the world. So, again, we have to heal our opponent here, which is a little bit of a shame. Do I want to coin inducing for 2 mana, though? That's the real question. I don't think I do, so I'm just going to heal my opponent again and play the Cleric. Now, the Cleric will probably get killed by that, actually, so kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm just going to... nothing is what I'm gonna... Well, I'm okay for cards, and I'm going to do this just to give him more to think about, because effectively, I need to stall for time here. I was thinking just doing that to prep for a Holy Nova, but I can't Holy Nova till turn 6 with the coin, given my restrictions. Though, fortunately, when my opponent is on full health, obviously I have no need to heal him every turn, so I at least get out of it towards the start of the game. Ooh, Circle of Healing is actually kind of nice to see here, because we get to draw a load of cards off it, and it is 0 mana. So we're basically going to probably attack there, just to injure these 2. Then we're going to Circle of Healing to draw 2 cards, which I think makes sense, and then we are going to Shadow Word Pain away the Tauren. And then we are going to finally use our coin in order to power shield our Cleric in order to keep him alive to the bear, and then that gets us a death. Alright, so we're okay. We're okay here. We've wasted a lot of time and mana on healing Rexar here, but that's alright. We're starting to gain a foothold into this game. Shadow Madness doesn't do much for me at the moment, because obviously, you know, he's got the most annoying animal companion going. He's actually running Starving Buzzard, which is interesting to me, but what can you do? And now we're just going to take another load of damage, which really sucks, fundamentally. Do I Thought Steal or do I Dark Cultist? I am going to Dark Cultist and heal myself here, actually. So, man, then I'm going to just do that, because it doesn't really make a difference, honestly. It means that no matter who he attacks, he is going to die. I am cool with losing my Cultist, because it buffs my Cleric up, and vice versa. So we should be okay. Oh, well, kill command. That sucks a lot, but at least we'll kill the bear. I'm assuming. I am assuming here we'll kill the bear. And I, of course, can Shadow Madness the buzzard into the... Why didn't I Shadow Madness the buzzard into the bear? Because it was on 4 health. I remember now why I made the decisions I did. So, we're at least going to get this. That's lovely. We get to do that. We get to heal up. And we get to attack him. Though, because we attacked him, we now have to start healing him. Yeah. It's not good. I thought this would not be as difficult as it actually is turning out to be, but strangely it is. Like, I guess maybe not strangely, maybe you saw a mile off that it would be this difficult. Though, I am going to cheat the system a bit, because if I play Orkani, I still have to heal him every turn, which at least lets me turn this into a bit of damage. So I am going to Holy Nova here, just so I can take out that guy. And then as per the rules, I have to healing up. He must think I'm an absolute idiot. Don't die, opponent. You can't die. I really want to get Thought Steals off, but again, playing with 2 less mana every turn is kind of crippling. It wouldn't be too bad if I wasn't facing a hunter who can obviously keep steady shotting me. That's a distinct problem that I've got going on. So we'll have to see. Maybe, I'm kind of tempted for a Mind Games, but against a Hunter, the best thing I could hope for is like a high main, and there's a pretty low chance of that. I'll probably get something terrible like a Owl that I don't get to use the Battle Cry on. Really? Oh, and a Glaive-Zuka. Probably going to go into the Owl. Yep, of course. So, I wish he was on full health right now. Light of the Naru would actually be a really good draw. Hey, Blingtron! I put Blingtron in just because, why the hell not? What did he get? He got... Oh, Fiery War Axe, and I actually just stole his Glaive-Zuka, effectively. So that's lovely. Let's get rid of that. And as per the rules, I have to appeal my opponent. I'm just dead. I am just dead. Let's just concede. Okay, no, I think this can work. I think I can win a game with these rules. I think I can do it. I just think we also need to not get a hunter. I love that Tacit Rabbit here is trying to give me actual advice on my retardedly terrible Hijinks deck, but that's... We're not going to mention that. That is kind of adorable, though. Either way, it's like... I don't play Priest, but I feel like as a top 200 Legend player, he could at least assume I know what I'm doing here for maybe a series, but we're not going to go down that route. Blingtron, how you doing? No, you're not going to be a part of this. In fact, this entire opening hand can go die. Give me... Whoops, you don't need to know what that sound was, and if you didn't hear a sound, then I'm just crazy. Don't talk about it. Seriously, don't talk about it, or my crazy ninjas will hunt you down. And if there's one thing worse than ninjas, it is crazy ninjas. Now, it has occurred to me that because I'm facing a Warlock, I'm basically going to give him free life taps all game because I'm going to be healing him. And he's playing Zoo. So, of course, the real disadvantage here is that I'm going to lose horribly. But the real advantage here is he's not injured yet, so I can at least play a Dark Cultist before stuff starts happening. I'm really happy he didn't tap because my turn would have been... Here, have that health back. I really want to get Mind Games off. Maybe I should play more board control just to not trigger my I have to damage roll. I mean, he should trade both his slimes into my cultist. He's got to keep that board control. And then I can just power word pain his alpha and we're still kind of okay. Obviously, Mind Games against a Zoo isn't going to do great. I'd need to get Doomguard really to make it very worth because obviously everything else is less than 4 mana. But I do have Holy Nova, which is obviously a great advantage. In fact, if he ignores the cultist, I'm just going to let him beat on my face for enough turns, and then Holy Nova and everything is good. Though I can't hit his face, because then I have to wait on the Holy Nova till turn 7. So it actually adds kind of a neat level of strategy here. I feel like deliberately putting these restrictions on yourself actually make you think differently, and it's kind of a nice little exercise. Though maybe at one point he'll decide what he actually wants to do with his life. That would also be kind of nice. I mean, I'm cool if he ropes. I am very just honestly fine if a rope happens here, because it gives me a really nice advantage, and I will will accept that. I will admit, I will accept that. And boom! Someone left the oven on. So we get our Connie. All we can do is Pain, which is fine. We'll get rid of our Wolf. We'll get rid of a Slime. And we are okay. He's not tapped yet, so we're good on our healing restriction. I'm basically playing a fairly normal priest game here. What's the plan? Sepijbin? Sepijbin? Russian? I think looks Russian. I'm just going to assume it's Russian. I don't know why, but the Draenei picture makes it more Russian. I imagine if Draenei were in real life, they would probably be Russians. I mean, they do have kind of the accent going on, though it's certainly not a Russian, it's more... Where is the Draenei accent from? Maybe it's not as important as I think it is. But what is very typical is, of course, we have got someone who has managed to fall over his chair, and he now can't get up to play the game when I'm trying to have a nice hijinksy time. I'm going to greetings him. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to be like, dude, are you here? Suka? Anyone? Anyone at all? And I'm not going to get a reply, so that is phenomenal. Either way, the Dark Cultist is very menacingly showing you his hand here. I feel like all he's doing is going, look, my hand can glow white. Can your hand glow white? I bet it can't. At least we get to mind games, though. So we got that going for us. And I will take a technical victory. Of course I will. To be fair, if he asks another turn, I'm just going to forfeit and play another game, which really sucks, because I feel like I actually have a good chance of winning this one, which is a massive shame. So, mind games. We actually get the Direwolf Alpha, which is really, really nice. Are you just going to rope again, friend? Hello? Are you good? No? Well, enjoy your star. Enjoy your star. That pains me to do, but as rank 20... I mean, I'm already getting the most shameful message in all of Hearthstone, that you can't lose stars at this rank message. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take it on the chin. I don't like that expression, because taking things on the chin is kind of painful. It's a sensitive area. I mean, if you get hit by a football in your chin, you're gonna be bruising. So, we'll maybe not use that expression, but what we will do is try our bestest to make this work. You guys should totally play along with these hijinks, by the way. I'd love to see examples of you having some lovely success with them. I think that would be really, really neat. Keep on spinning around, give me an opponent. Is Hearthstone dead? I feel like Hearthstone's dead. Guys, Hearthstone has died. Rip Hearthstone. Everybody rip Hearthstone. It's just gone now. I shall return, whence I actually gain entry into a game. In but a moment, everybody. In but a moment. Okay, everybody, we have found, finally, a worthy opponent. I think this is only right, actually. I think this is about okay. Let's get rid of them. We'll keep those two for some early drawage, a nice little bit of comboage. Our Corny with that basically turns it into a 1-mana Frostball or a 1-mana No Overload Lightning Bolt, which is really nice. That comes with an extra, so that's great. Against a Priest with Pain, we probably don't want to drop the Nosha turn 1. I don't think, at the very least. I mean, granted, it may make him... Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's okay. I mean, I'm not fussed by that occurrence. I'm going to summon a Light Warden because I want 2 things on the field to potentially Circle of Healing. And I would like to buff it up and annihilate face, but okay. The ballsy alpha turn 1 Mind Blast, I'm liking it. I feel like Hijinks is so much better at these kind of ranks, because it's just so much more satisfying. So the real question then is how we're going to play this, because I have an idea. I really do. Let's Light of the Naru here on my face. No, because if it's still damaged, I get a Light Warden. So I don't actually want to do that. What I want to do is Circle of Healing. Heal everyone up. I know they're going to draw the free cards, but I'm okay with that. This is one of those games. I'm also going to draw the free cards, but what I'm also going to get is a ridiculously pumped Light Warden. I have no idea if this is a good play, but it's too amusing to me to not do this. Yeah, what's up with that? And then we're going to drop the cultist because we don't have to heal our opponent yet. So, that's a thing. 7-2 on turn 3. I'm liking it. I love Light of the Naru. I think it's a little bit of an underrepresented card. Granted, he's probably got Shadow Word Death now, but if he has to Death my free Light Warden, I'm kind of okay with that. So what's the plan, Steve? I love that he's just called plain Steve. I think that's fantastic. Noragan Infantry in the house with a power word shield. The combos are real. Is he going to inner fire it and I'm going to get Wind Furied for 12? I feel like that's going to happen here. Is he actually going to just... No, he's hitting my face with everything. Oh wait, no, it's not got Wind Fury. Of course not. Well, we are simply going to Shadow Word Pain it. We're going to get rid of that. We are going to coin, and we're going to Thought Steal. We've got a Grunt, and we actually gained his Holy Nova, which is lovely. Though now we have injured him, we of course need to start healing him, so this is where the game gets a little bit more difficult for me. Okay, Steve, what is your plan? I guess the hardcore version of this challenge would be irrelevant of the opponent's health. You have to heal them. This one's kind of a conundrum, because I kind of have to sacrifice the 7-2 here. So we'll do the healing, which buffs that up again. I'm actually kind of tempted to just get rid of everything like that. Buff this up even more. Light of the Naru, my face, just to buff it to 11. Drop the Frostwall Grunt as a protection, and then smack! If it wasn't for me having to heal him, he'd actually be dead next turn. Hey guys, 11-5, turn 5 as a priest. I think we got this. Yeah, you better pain that one or it might become that one. Does he have a Shadow Word Death? No, he's actually Thought Stealing, so he might get my Shadow Word Death, which would suck a little bit. I could kill him next turn if I didn't have to heal. Hey! There we go. Does that technically count? I mean, it's a victory. We've at least accomplished something, but I feel like one more game is certainly worth being played here. I'm liking this as a strategy. I feel like I got really lucky with a very snowbally Light Warden there. I mean, 11-5 is kind of nice for a lowly Light Warden. I think we can all agree on that front. So the real question... Ooh, Rogue. I think Rogue's a good candidate for this. And we're going first, which means Cleric's actually okay against the Rogue. Going first against the Rogue, because you'd need to coin weapon with a backstab, which is a lot of investment just to get rid of an early Cleric. So I'm okay with this. I believe that's the only method. I mean, coin, scrub does nothing, coin... You could coin Eviscerate, I guess, but still, you've got rid of an Eviscerate on a Cleric. I'm okay with that. Having both our cornies is potentially a really nice advantage, given the rules that I'm playing with. But I am going to have to... This, that sucks a little bit. I mean, I don't know why I even bothered with that. Slight hiccup there as I ran out of glorious hard drive space, but it is okay. Yes, it is okay. Because you missed nothing but a turn to Bloodfen Raptor. So the real question is, I don't have to heal him right now, so I'm going to use a pain on this, and then I'm going to pointlessly hit him, because now it means... Actually, I should have not hit him. Should that be part of the rules? I guess I should have to play normally apart from this, so yeah, I should have hit him there. But it does mean I've got a 2-mana turn next time, which means I can't drop the cultist, which means I can't really keep applying pressure, which kinda sucks. We're finally going to see a dagger coming, which is probably going to hit my face, because the cleric makes no sense. Okay, that's fine. Not sure why. I guess an SI7 agent next turn is potentially the sound reasoning there. And yay, I actually get to still do something irrelevant of having to freaking heal the goddamn opponent. You better appreciate this, green dot. You better appreciate this. So... he can't kill the cleric anymore with the SI7. He'll have to eviscerate it. So hopefully that did counter what he was trying to do a little bit. So I got that going for me. Though I do have to drop the cultist and then heal him again, which is a little bit lame. But fortunately I can do it in the order that lets me put him back down to 29. Though not so much anymore. That's kind of irritating. So we're simply going to have to do this. and then end our turn. Now, what we can do, of course, is Dark Cultist and Holy Nova. That way, we clear the board, and because he's on full health, I can actually do that. I don't have to heal him, so that kind of makes sense just a little. Now, his sensible play is obviously to kill my Cleric with his Tazdingo and his Dagger, but it's whether he'll see the Cultist as a bigger threat, which he really shouldn't, because it just turns the Cleric into a 1/7, which is going to be very irritating to get rid of, especially given that it's technically injured. So that is the game plan, at least for our rogue friend. We could just see another solid minion drop. We're actually going to see a sap. That is interesting. I mean, it does prevent me finishing the dingo, but at the same time, it's not crazy valuable. I mean, surely he's going to kill the Cleric. He just has to. He can't leave a... He doesn't know that I'm playing with stupid restrictions. He can't leave a Cleric on the field. He's going to rope to think about it. We get a Swampooze, which is fair enough. And he's finally going to kill the Cleric. I guess he was just deciding whether... No, he actually didn't attack with the Tazdingo. Okay. That's alright. I can accept that. Oh, he attacked my Cleric, so he's injured. No, you bastard. Oh, that sucks so much. I have to heal him now. I'm a little bit really upset about that. That really hurts. Like, fundamentally, that's really painful, actually. Oh, that is not good. That crippled my turn. I was actually going to be able to do a good turn, and no, I can't. I wonder what he's thinking. I'd love to know people's thoughts when I'm hijinksing them. I really, really would. Okay. I mean, in theory, I should lose the Cleric to the Dingo here. In fact, honestly, losing the Cleric to the Swampooze is the greatest play, because it doesn't make the Swampooze any weaker to my AoEs. Cabling is annoying that I have no one to cable. The Arcani kind of helps if I draw the circle, but not so much until then. The Geomancer's not an issue, it's fodder for Holy Nova. I'm not worried about that. The Backstab for free doesn't make a big difference, and the Eviscerate doesn't matter anyway. I don't really know why he's doing it unless he plans to dagger up and take the free damage, which he probably totally does, meaning I have to now heal him again. Okay, so he does make the sensible ooze play, which is very nice of him. I am impressed, Green Dot. And yeah, I'm gonna lose my Cultist to the Dagger. Oh, playing a weapon class is actually a really big disadvantage for me with this rule set. Fortunately, I do get to Holy Nova and heal here, so I get to clear some of the board and make a little bit of progress. And we just get face shivved, which honestly isn't a horrible play. He gets to cycle the card, he gets to do 2 damage. I can see why he made that play, is probably a more accurate thing to say. So we're going to do that, and then we have to heal him the damage we just did, so that's great. That's so great. At least next turn we can Arcani Light of the Naru, and then when we heal him, we're actually making damage progress, so that's lovely. This is good though. I like this game because this is the proper test of this deck and rule so far. To be fair, I didn't make the deck with the rule in mind, I just made kind of a fun, average priest deck. That really sucks, because obviously now I can't Arcani properly, and also I'm going to take the 4 damage. Probably just going to re-weapon up and hit me. I love how he keeps checking my hero power. To be fair, I don't blame him for being confused. Imagine a new player, and this is happening to you. You just keep getting randomly healed by your opponent for no apparent reason. Oh, we actually draw another Holy Nova, which is technically really good here. So I am going to just do it again and heal my opponent. At least we can Arcani and Lighter Than Naru, our Shield Master here, and that should give us a little bit of board control back, but not a great amount. So there's the 4 damage. Should be taking 5 at most, depending on if he wants to burn some more spells. Actually, we're going for the Assassin's Blade now, which I'm okay with because I'm hoping that's the entirety of his turn. And indeed it is. So we finally get away with something, which is great. And we also finally get to do damage with our heals. Is that not wonderful? Okay. The only disadvantage, of course, is I can't buff the Light Warden up due to the Soul Priest. I imagine he will remove the Soul Priest because he doesn't want to keep taking the face burn of the light because, of course, as we all know, the light shall burn you. Backstab is fair enough, gets rid of that nice and easily. And assassinate. Okay. That's obviously upsetting for me. Like, really upsetting for me. But I have the follow-up Arcani. So, we can make this happen. And I got the Velen Burst all up in here. I got the Velen Burst. We all like a bit of Velen Burst. Drop the cultist. We're making progress. Here we go. So, 3, 6, 7, 10, 17. I can do 17 damage plus the heal that I have to... Oh, no, I can't. I can't do Velen Mind Blast without the coin because I can't have the mana to heal him as well. That is very lame. That is very, very lame. Though I think we might just pull this off, which is very exciting to me. Yep, you kill my Light Warden. That is a sensible use of the weapon. Fan of Knives is fine. You're digging for some answers. If you draw Eviscerate, you can kill the Arcani, which is obviously very good for you. And you drew Shiv, digging again. Should have shivved the Dark Cultist there. The free health doesn't make a big difference. And we're going to coin for a Boulder Fist Ogre. Yes, we are. So the real question is, do I want to deal with this Boulder Fist Ogre? I mean, the big question is, how do I deal with this Boulder Fist Ogre? I mean, I could Velen here, and then just heal his face for 4. But that leaves... I mean, I can't actually kill the Ogre without using my hero power, which I'm not allowed to do. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I might just die next turn, which is kind of lame. But I don't really think I have a choice in the matter. So we'll heal his face, as per the rules. We will give our cultist the extra health. We actually get Circle of Healing. Do I want to do that? I feel like I don't want to do that, but at the same time, it's kind of a really safe play. If only I had power-worded Velen, and it could have survived. I mean, I like to live on the wild side, but then I'm left with what? Mind Blast, and a Cable Shadow Priest, which I don't see winning me the game. So I'm going to leave it for now, hoping that we don't see an Eviscerate combo. Okay, Shieldmaster's good for him, definitely. Boulder Fist Ogre. I guess I can obviously Mind Blast Velen if Velen stays on the field. He's going to get rid of my Arcani, which is a sensible decision to make there. He's going to do it with his face, in fact, meaning that I can Mind Blast for the win! Oh no, it looks like Velen's dying to a Fan of Knives? No. Was he going to attack Velen? I'm a little bit upset here. I'm a little bit upset because technically... Oh, no, have I still won? Alright, I have to do this. Then I'm going to Shadow Madness him. Then I'm going to Circle of Healing, Vom, Mind Blast. Boom! I did it! I mean, it wasn't a great deck, I'll admit, but I genuinely won a full match, healing my opponent every turn, which I think is really good. Really good. Though at the same time, I would love to know what he was thinking. Either way, guys, my name's Enraged. Let me know your ideas for future hijinks. I would love to see them. Remember to like if you enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. Subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye. You've been watching.